This may be an unpopular opinion and I make no excuses, but I am so over the summer. I cannot wait for the autumn time to set in. I love the autumn weather, the colors, endless cups of tea in front of the fire with a good book. Most of all, however, I love my autumn wardrobe. I love that it's now time to start playing with layers, with the different textures, but I still don't have to wear my gloves and hats and big scarves and coats and all that stuff just yet. I just love autumn, and I have been starting to get in my autumn wardrobe already. I've had a good rummage in my wardrobe, but discovered where I have a few gaps, few bits and pieces that I want to add to my wardrobe, and that is what we're doing today. I've been on H&M because they've launched a fantastic autumn collection, or the beginning of their autumn collection, and there's some fantastic pieces. I picked up a good few pieces that I want to give a try and just see if that'll slot in with my wardrobe. When I shop, I always keep my existing wardrobe in mind because there's no point in buying something that I have already or getting pieces that just don't mix and match with anything at all. So plain and simple little haul, bit of outfit inspiration. Just have a look at some autumn pieces from H&M and get that autumn wardrobe ready. I have been looking for a light blue shirt for quite some time, and I love the shape of this one. It has a proper fitted shoulder seam, which I appreciate. I love the fact that we have a V-neck. This is the lowest button. It has the V-neck, but it's still fitted like a shirt. And best of all, I love the fact that here on the cuff is closed with a little elastic loop instead of your usual buttonhole, meaning if you want to pull your sleeve up, you have a little bit of breathing space in it, movability, and it actually makes the sleeve sit quite nice as well when you're pulling it up, and I really, really love that. Unfortunately, the color of the shirt is not right for me. I know it's difficult to see it on the camera because I have a ton of artificial lights around me. But when I look into my mirror or into daylight, you can very easily tell that this is not my blue color. I am yet to find my perfect blue color, to be honest with you. It's a very difficult color for me to wear, but I will persevere. But this one is just not it. The fit of the shirt, for me, this is a size 22, I believe I got it. Everything I get is a 22 or a size extra large, one or the other. And when I have it tucked in, which is why I started by tucking it in, it has a great fit. But let me just pull it out so you can see. And then you can really see the issue with this shirt. Because it is a fitted shirt, look at this, it's fab, isn't it? It actually makes me look like I have a waist. The problem is just you can tell how much is pulling over my tummy, and when I do this, you can see how tight it is on the back. It is just too snug for me, and then add to that the color is not right. Unfortunately, it's a no for me, but I will keep looking for the perfect light blue shirt because I think a light blue shirt would just look fab with so many pieces that I have in my wardrobe. Unfortunately, it's just not this one. It is 95% cotton, and I think it was 5% viscose, meaning it is going to shrink a little bit when you wash it as well. Something to keep in mind when you're buying natural products. Fab, but unfortunately just not for me, this one. This was one of the outfits I planned with a light blue shirt. Obviously just one of many combinations I could do with it, but I thought this one was a basic start. My wide leg denim jeans, this could be wide leg trousers of any kind, which is my favorite, my go-to. And then with a fabulous cardigan, a little matching handbag, matching bling, belt, shoes, all that sort of stuff, but let the shirt really shine. This is the outfit combination I had envisioned. With the layers, there is no tummy. And if you think you might have seen this cardigan before, you would possibly be right because I own it in burgundy and in a cream colored as well. When I saw they had this gorgeous cardigan in a chocolate brown, I had to have it. I think this one might be a little bit shorter than the other two that I have, but I don't mind one bit. The wide leg trousers make sure that there is no tummy inside, even if I don't have a layer on. And this is why I need this light blue shirt. It just looks so good with the chocolate brown. The cardigan is fantastic. It has the beautiful gold. They're all metal buttons, and as I said, the texture of it, it's fab. I've been using the white one and the burgundy one all summer, and I just had to have this chocolate version. But this was, as I said, the outfit that I had intended with the shirt. This is the combination that I'm looking to make with a light blue shirt. But I got a fantastic cardigan out of it, and I now have an outfit combination definitely to work towards. But I just need to find that perfect light blue shirt. H&M do these fantastic thin cotton t-shirt, and yeah, I do say thin, but I love the fact that they are thin. They're slightly see-through, as you can tell, but They make fantastic layering pieces. It's a plain and simple 100% cotton t-shirt. Sits snug to the body. It's a little bit snug on the back there as well, but it's the perfect layering piece. And I had intended that I could wear this both with the cardigan, but also with the suit that I picked up. And I just want to show you this. Now imagine this is tucked in, right? So we'll just get that out of the way, right? So it just has that little bit of a peekaboo moment. And I know, just so you know, that yes, a V-neck definitely suits us apple shapes better because it breaks up our roundness of our torso. However, I'm always cold, hence why I prefer a higher and a round neck. My personal preference, all right? But look, doesn't this look fab? The colors, both colors go fantastic with everything I have in my wardrobe already. And this, because it is such a thin t-shirt, yet the quality is fantastic, I can mix and match it with so much in my wardrobe. And this is where the suit comes in, because I picked up a 3-piece chocolate brown suit. I don't know if I'm keeping it, but I have been dreaming of a chocolate brown suit for a long time. Chocolate brown is just the it color here coming up for the autumn time. Chocolate brown has been around for quite some time now, but it is really having a moment and I am loving it. Look at this. This looks fab. I can wear a waistcoat without being cold, basically, because I have a slight sleeve on. Isn't this fab? I love these colors together and I would gladly wear this outfit as is. The waistcoat is fantastic because for us apple shapes, especially those of us who don't want to tuck in, it sits over the tummy and hides that tummy. It is sewn together here in the back. You just need to open that little stitch there if you decide to keep it. But isn't this fab? This is why I love waistcoats. But it came with a matching jacket. I'll have to put the trousers on too. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is fab. Look at that. Quality is absolutely amazing. I didn't even check what it was made of. Oh, this is fab. I am loving this. Let me just pop on the trousers too. I already own a pair of chocolate brown wide leg trousers, so I'm kind of like iffy as if I really want another pair, but I'll have to check the color of mine with the suit and see if they would work together or whether or not I'll need to keep this pair here. You just can't go wrong with a suit in the autumn time. It is so elegant. Let's see. Okay, fit is great. Look at this. And this is where pleats comes in, right? You know, pleats over us apple-shaped tummies. It's all trial and error just to see how they work. Oh God, I feel so ready for a day in the office. I would need a bit of bling, maybe a pair of heels. I have no heels out today. I only have flats, but I'll pop them on anyway. Oh, could you imagine a pair of gold heels, gold necklace? This is fab. And blazers, as you know, are my absolute favorite. It's a staple of mine in my wardrobe. Are they a little bit long, these trousers? Yeah, I might just have to fold them up just a little bit. But this suit is fantastic. Oh, I love myself a good suit. I love it, love it, love it, love it. This is so good, and I don't own a chocolate brown blazer. This will look fab with the belt on as well, just to kind of cinch in that waist a little bit. I think we have a winner. I think I have my autumn suit sorted. I'm going to try it with the trousers that I own already just to see if the color will work together. There's no point in having 2 pair of chocolate brown trousers if they can do the same, if the color fits. But other than that, we got a winner. I just want to show you a quick tip. If, like me, you love waistcoats, but you prefer the V-neck rather than the round neck. I personally love having both options, but if you just take and open a couple of buttons, because waistcoat, if you get a proper quality, they are fully lined, they're great quality. Open a couple of buttons and then simply just flip the flaps on the inside. Flip the flaps. Right? You can pin this in place on the inside. No one's even going to know, and you now have a V-neck of a waistcoat. And I must admit, like this, I preferred it with the V-neck, probably on its own without the t-shirt. I would probably prefer it with the high neck, but I love having the option. It all comes down to the quality of the fabric that you're having, but because this is proper quality. You can easily do this, a little safety pin on the inside, and you are good to go. And you now have a V-neck instead of a round neck. One of my favorite pieces in the autumn time is a good old trench coat. This time I picked up a short trench coat. I only ever have them as coats. This one, I suppose, is a trench jacket. I've never tried one of these before, no idea how it's going to work, but it has all the elements of a trench coat. It simply just does not have the length. What do we think? It has the flap on the back as well. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I think of this. We do have functioning pockets to the side, which I appreciate. Obviously, tie belt. And we have the flaps there at the front. That one, that's the one. Oh. I kind of feel it looks a little bit big on me. But in the autumn time, you want to make sure you have room for a jumper as well. How about if I just put on the cardigan just to get that extra layer underneath? Because obviously on a cold day, I would be wearing a cardigan as well. Lengthwise, I really like it. It does, it's not perfectly the rule of third, but it's not perfectly in half either. So I do like the length of it. I don't know, I kind of feel that it's missing the length in order to put me into balance and proportion. Does that make sense? I kind of feel it just makes me look more top heavy. I think I would actually prefer the full length trench coat, that's being honest with you. Okay, do you know what? The fact, you know this already, if I'm not 100% sure on a piece, I don't keep it. Meaning, if in doubt, I return it, and this one is going to be returned. I think it's an interesting concept of a short trench coat. Definitely a concept that I like. I'm just not sure that it's for me, that's being honest with you. I think maybe one that's a bit more streamlined, not have as many flaps and buttons and everything would probably be better, just so I don't feel like I'm really top heavy. I can't begin to tell you how wonderful it feels to finally pull the sock boots back out of the wardrobe. They go amazing with the next piece, this little dress that I have. It's absolutely adorable. Once again, my t-shirt, the basic t-shirt, is a fantastic layering piece for this dress. The brown and the black just goes fantastic together. It is a full button-down dress. It opens up the whole way down. You can always put snaps on the inside in between the buttons if you prefer, if you're worried about it staying closed when it is a full button down. But isn't it adorable? Obviously, it's like a waistcoat at the top, but we have the V-neck on it, the full button down. But look at the shape it gives me. It actually looks as if I have a waist. Isn't it adorable? And there is no tummy in sight. It just skims beautiful. How does it look on the back? I didn't even look. It skims beautiful on the back as well. This is a fantastic piece, and I love it with the long sock boots. My sock boots I've had for years. They're just a classic, timeless piece in my wardrobe. I use them year after year. I have them in 3 different colors, slight little block heels, square kind of almondy nose on them. They're timeless, they're classic, and they are perfect for those of us who have wide calves. I will link them if they're still available. I've had mine for years, but anyway, I love them. And I love this dress. It is adorable, classic, timeless piece. Fits me perfect. I love it. Fantastic autumn outfit. And as I said, the t-shirt just works perfectly with it. But that is all the pieces that I have to share for today. I'm keeping way more of them than I expected to do, but there's some fantastic pieces there that'll help close some of the gaps that I have in my autumn wardrobe. I will per usual link everything for you in the description box, so if you're interested in any of the pieces, do go and check it out. And I have a couple of other videos and a few other suggestions linked for you down there as well, so do check that description box. All right, if you made it to the end and sat through the ads, thank you so much, because that's how you're helping my channel grow. Will you do me one last favor? Leave me a brown heart in the comments just to let the algorithm know that you love my content and you made it to the end. But I'd also love to hear your thoughts on the autumn wardrobe. What are you looking for here for the autumn? Which outfit are your favorite? And yeah, let me know, what do you think of the pieces that I found for today? But that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.